They had power, they had fame, but what they didn't want you to know was their secret children. From emperors and kings to presidents and dictators, history is filled with powerful leaders who hid their own flesh and blood from the world. Some were born in scandal, others were cast into the shadows for political reasons, and a few even changed the course of history without the world realizing who they truly were. So, who were these hidden children, and why were they kept a secret? Stick around because what you're about to hear will shock you. Throughout history, powerful figures have shaped nations, waged wars, and built empires. But behind the polished public image, many of them carried secrets they desperately tried to bury. One of the biggest, illegitimate children, hidden heirs, and secret offspring they never wanted the world to know about. Some of these hidden children lived in complete obscurity, while others unknowingly held key roles in history. Some were abandoned, others were given new identities, and a few fought to reclaim their rightful place in history. But no matter their fate, their very existence was a threat to those in power. Today, we're diving deep into the most shocking cases of hidden children throughout history. Why were these children hidden in the first place? The answer is simple: power, reputation, and politics. In many cases, acknowledging an illegitimate child could have destroyed a leader's rule, sparked wars, or shattered dynasties. For some, it was about preserving an image. An emperor who was supposed to be a godlike figure couldn't be seen as a mere mortal with human flaws. For others, it was about avoiding political chaos. An unexpected heir could threaten the legitimacy of a throne or destabilize a nation. But these children existed, and their stories are as dramatic as the leaders who fathered them. Some were kept in the shadows their entire lives, while others fought to claim what was rightfully theirs. And in rare cases, the truth only came to light centuries later. Napoleon Bonaparte, the man who nearly conquered Europe, had an official heir, his son, Napoleon II. But history forgets that he had multiple illegitimate children scattered across the continent. Some of them lived in quiet luxury, while others had to carve out their own path, never fully recognized by their father. One of them, Charles Léon, was said to have inherited his father's charisma and military prowess, but despite his bloodline, he was never officially acknowledged as an heir. Julius Caesar's official heir was his adopted son Octavian, who would later become the first Roman emperor Augustus. But did you know that Caesar may have had an actual biological son? Many historians believe that Caesar had a child with Cleopatra, the famous Ptolemaic queen of Egypt. This child, named Caesarion, was said to be the true heir of both Rome and Egypt, a potential ruler who could have changed the course of history. However, after Caesar's assassination, Caesarion was hunted down and killed by Octavian, erasing any chance he had of claiming his father's legacy. The secret daughter of Winston Churchill? Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister who led the UK through World War II, was a man of many mysteries. While his official family line is well documented, rumors have long persisted that he had an illegitimate daughter, raised in secrecy. Some claim that this daughter was hidden away to protect Churchill's political image, while others believe she played a quiet but crucial role behind the scenes in British intelligence. Could the greatest wartime leader of the 20th century have hidden such a massive secret? The lost heir of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan fathered countless children. Some say he has millions of descendants today. But among them, there are whispers of a hidden heir, a son who could have inherited the Mongol Empire but was erased from history. Why? Because he was born from a woman of a rival tribe, a union that could have divided the empire rather than strengthened it. If this heir had been recognized, would history have played out differently? The mystery of Abraham Lincoln's alleged son. Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most iconic presidents, had 4 known children. But some historians suggest he may have had another son, one born outside of marriage. While no solid proof exists, letters and documents hint at a possible child whose identity was erased to prevent scandal. If true, this could change the way we see one of history's most beloved leaders. Henry VIII was famous for his 6 wives and his desperate attempts to produce a male heir. While his legitimate children, Mary, Elizabeth, and Edward, are well known, what about the illegitimate ones? Henry is rumored to have fathered several children outside of marriage, some of whom were quietly placed in noble families and given new identities. One of them, Henry Fitzroy, was openly acknowledged, but others were lost to history, their royal bloodline kept hidden to protect the throne. For centuries, history has been written by the victors, by those in power who decided which stories were worth telling and which needed to be erased. These hidden children were often victims of that erasure, but in some cases, their legacies still managed to surface. DNA tests, newly discovered documents, and relentless historians have slowly unraveled some of these secrets, proving that even the most carefully guarded lies can't stay buried forever. One of the most shocking revelations came with modern genetic research, which has traced unexpected bloodlines, linking common people to emperors, presidents, and kings. Could you be a descendant of one of history's most powerful rulers without even knowing it? Powerful leaders may have tried to hide their secrets, but history has a way of exposing the truth. From emperors and conquerors to presidents and prime ministers, the hidden children of these rulers remind us that history is far more complicated than the polished stories we're told. Some of these hidden heirs could have changed the world, while others were erased from existence. But one thing is certain, the truth always finds a way to come out. If you think history is full of secrets, wait till you hear what we've got in the next video. Subscribe now so you don't miss it.